Hello, tutor. My name is Jimmy Roballo. I am recording this video for the first task for the subject of teaching English to children, adolescents, and adults. In this task, I am requested to answer to the following questions. The first question is, why did you decide to become a teacher? Well, I think that the first reason is because my parents both told me nice words about this. My mom didn't have the opportunity to study more than elementary school, but she told me that her dream was always to be a teacher. And my father, all the time, told me when I was a kid that being a teacher was the best profession because it was the only profession where you can transmit what you know. And I think those words were always on my head. The second reason was because I enjoyed a lot um, school, elementary school, high school. That was the best time of my life. And I think for that reason, I maintained that idea that being a teacher was a really nice thing. Um, well, the second question is think about the best teachers you have had. Why were they good teachers and how did they influence your life? Well, the best teachers I had, I think they were two teachers in high school. Uh, One was a social sciences teacher. His name was Edgar Lara, and the other was a lady. She was the philosophy teacher. Her name was Christina. Um, they were good teachers because they made me feel really interested in learning their the signature that they were teaching, and not only me. I think everybody liked those signatures because they really made us feel interested in them. In the special, Christina, the philosophy teacher, I think she was an excellent teacher, a very smart person who tried to open our minds, and she did it. She made us analyze things in a different perspective. And how did they influence my life? Well, first of all, because of that, because I think that they opened my mind to different things, to understand many things, to analyze things, and they made me love teaching, and they are part of the reason why I want to be a teacher, and I have been a teacher the last 15 years. Um, what did you see as the major challenges facing teachers today? Well, I think that the major challenge we face today is technology, globalization. Uh, People have all the information, all they need on the internet. They have all the information they want to have online, especially kids, teenagers. Um, they grow up with technology, with the cell phones, with Google. So all what they need to know is in Google. So I think this generation probably thinks that it's not necessary to learn anything or memorize anything because everything is there. You just have to go to your cell phone and search whatever, and you find it. So it's very difficult, I think, for teachers to to do something for them to study, to want to learn, to do something that probably they consider necessary. So I think technologies and globalization and internet and this is very difficult to deal with nowadays for teachers. Okay, the next question is what would you do if you have a student that has not decided to learn in your class? Well, I think that the best option, what I try to do when I am in this situation, which I think is complex, is try to connect what I teach, in this case English, to connect it to their likes, to their hobbies, to something they like. So for example, if they like music, so I try to teach English with music. I try to make them understand that it's really nice when you listen to music in another language and you understand it, you know. So that's a good option. Or for example, if they like movies, so to work with movies and to make them realize that is really nice when you can understand the movie in its original language. So I think that is one good way to do it. And finally, how do you feel about homework and examinations? Are they necessary and why? Well, I think they are necessary. Homework examinations are necessary. Homework because it's the way they can practice. No, what we do in class is necessary to practice, and examinations is part of the process. No, is how you know if things are working, if the process is going well. The problem is we need to understand that not every homework, not every examination is okay. You need to find ways to do homework and examinations that really help them. You know, for example, I tell my students that uh, watching a movie in English or listening to music in English is homework. That is homework because that is a way that they practice what they are doing. So I think is necessary, it's important, it's part of the process, but you need to find a way to 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 have homework and examination that they enjoy, that they um, and that they really work. I think not necessarily the classical homework, the classical examination, is to find different ways, different tools to make them in a good way, in an effective way. Well, so that's it. Thank you very much.